Hello, this is Alekius, and welcome back to another episode of Shadow Empire as Phoenixstate, where we are falling back a little bit on our eastern front, shortening up our lines as we upsize our units to be able to handle Starkshans, which seems to be about as deadly as Belelier, which explains why they've been able to hold back Belelier. Because we've had to take off pressure from, not debt mold, Colding, the green guys down here. Other than that, things are looking well. We upgraded our road network. Our rail yard should be done soon in debt mold, which should make logistics a lot easier. Ooh, this will be an important part. Starkshan's taking their turn. Yep, push us back on one hex. Failed on another one, taking heavy losses, which is nice. I'll have to check to see who's on that salient. Might be entrenchment, might be the kind of unit. Yeah, they got pushed back, not a surprise. And there we go. A lot lost on both sides. I'm okay with that. Commander 8th Infantry taken out. Alright, we have a lot of decisions. Give voting rights to soldiers, of course. Faction candidate, warrior army, no. Autocracy, no.
Sir, yes, sir.
Young Turks have a clever idea. Ah, yearly bonus. Well, not going to do that. I will disagree with lowering their salaries. Anger a few people, give a boost to a few others. This is one we can afford, and it's good for our profiles. Commerce is unimportant. Enforcement and heart is. Supreme Command Council. Political power. We have been burning through it a little bit faster. We'll go ahead and shift things around. Applied Sciences. We haven't really had anything new. I'm gonna go with no changes though.
Yes, sir.
Major worker strike in Albion. A lot of workers. Let's take a look at Albion, and I also want to take a look at the short-term casualty. Yeah, we're getting close. If we have another turn like that, we'll have some unrest due to that. We're looking at up to 30,000 or so. We cannot afford that. In fact, we need to come up with some funds. Could ignore it. Not too keen on that, because the unrest is bad. Difficult decision. Then we have to appoint a commander. Let's take a look. We have a couple mercs we can recruit. That's it. Let's take a look at what our reserve personnel are. A lot of upset people. Caleb Fox, possibility. Likes commerce, likes democracy, dislikes autocracy. Not too strongly on any of them. We could probably work with him. And he has a decent war score, 31. Bryce Bolton. Who else do we have? Those. So it'll be Caleb Fox.
Understood.
Go ahead and put him to the 4. That is not a lot. We're going to ignore the protest this time. Unrest hurts, but we can deal with that. Now, who held out? Alright, it was the siege infantry. On that we have our 4. Move these guys down into their position. Get the siege infantry further out. They'll cover the gap. Then we can put the siege infantry down in here. They're folded in nice. Let's see, where are all of our militia? I probably shouldn't put all of them in there. Should spread them out. We have 3 regular units, and then 1 and 1. Filtered in with the siege infantry, which is about what we want. Then we have grenadiers and stürmers, machine gewehr. Let's go ahead and hit them. Recon is good. Yeah, very good. We're getting lots of hits. They're pretty well tore up. Then maybe we can hit them. Also good recon. Not getting any hits. There's a couple. That one was less effective. Down to 44 readiness. Yeah, an attack there does not look favorable. Not even if I throw a lot of people in. So we'll just hit them with more. There we go.
Understood.
We'll let the rest of them recuperate. Keep them on the line. No changes there. And then, what else do we have? Move our infantry up. Our supply situation is good enough. We can probably push down here. We'll send the motorcycles for now. Get tanks on tanks. Cannot add in the infantry. We'll be risking our tanks directly.
Kill confirmed.
Which worked out.
Weapons free.
And then we'll hit what's left of their motorcycles. And they can move forward. Perfect. And then west front, I'm not too concerned. I like it nice and static, so I'm not going to disturb that paradigm at all. Looking at depth mold, we have some decrease, low quality of life. Asset wise, barely any progress on the rail yard. Water, we're doing good. Bureaucratic office, barely any progress. Metal mine, finished. Let's get started immediately on... Well, no, because the metal mine takes metal to expand. So this one is coming along. Looks like the capital stole a lot of the resources. Got some progress done though. That's very good. And for the whatchamacallit, bureaucratic assets, the high command counts for that, if I remember correctly. If we complete that instead of the bureaucratic office, works just fine for us. With all the use of artillery, we're going to need some ammunition. We're just going to burn it all our metal on ammunition. Then we're going to look at trade. As soon as we check our treasury cash flow, what are we looking at per turn? We're losing 190-ish. Could sell water. Could sell food. Get that food out there. Could sell fuel. And we'll go ahead and sell the water as well. Not getting a lot for it, but we have plenty of water. That should be good. One thing I wanted to check was the recruitment in Kana C. $1,000 recruits from population for the military. Alright, the smallest of bonuses sounds great. We'll save a few dollars there.
Roger that.
Switch our other cities. And if the people are particularly unhappy, we won't take as many people from them, which is ideal. Alright. Happy with those results. Trying to think of anything else we might need done. We have the money we need right now. No replenishment troops. How much would... Metal is up to 9. Alright, we'll just go ahead and go. Nothing to be gained at the moment. Take a look. No major developments. Oh, actually, down here we have Colding pushing south into Starkshans, covering some of their troops. Slowly are shuffling along the border. They don't seem too interested in pushing on us. Looks like they have enough to keep them busy at the moment. Starkshans move in. Have to keep an eye. Where are they going to attack this time? No, they're pulling off the front. Yeah, that's a full retreat. We'll take up the slack. Move these units in echelon forward, and we're going to move these ones down. Or not, because they keep getting pushed back. And they're chewed up. Colding is definitely getting a bit froggy now. Lost more than we gained. That's unfortunate. Armored Grenadier. Recruit a junior. Local referendum. Alright, Economic Council. Model design. Bring that down to a minimum. We're not designing anything right now. Staff Council, have at least 10. Secret Service. We're struggling to do anything, so let's bump them up to down to 4. Foreign Affairs, not much point. Keep that at 1%. Actually, yeah, we'll do 1% as a minimum. Not using the Secret Service. Interior Council, we do like the extra leaders. Supreme Council. We'll see what the leftover is. Applied Sciences, we'll keep them down at 15. That gives us 29 and 29 here. We bring the Supreme Council back down to 5. Ends up being 30-30. Perfect. Get a boost to the sciences we want most. Policy speech. Wow, I haven't had one of these in a while. Quality of life of all our zones reach at least 27 points. Or civilization level is 4.55. Both of those are similar. We'll bump above 80 for democracy though, since both are attainable. Taxation policy, less concerned about that now. Tariffs, I'll drop that down to 1. Interior policies, keep that at 35, and we'll take a modest boost in both human resources and interior policies. People have sealed a toxic breach. Newly arrived artisan. Profile wise, I don't like either of these. So, rewarding the artisan more than everyone makes a lot of sense. Plus, we have strong reactions from everyone, so upsetting everyone just a little bit might be the better option. The government one, which will reduce our enforcement if it gets up to 40 again, which it isn't right now, does hurt people who can afford it and helps people who could use a boost, but I'm gonna go with option C. Alright, let's take a look at the front. Entrenchment wise, we are at pretty high. Go ahead and break that entrenchment. Move these ones forward as well. Can I move here? Throw everyone into the attack. It does not look favorable. How about we just pull back to here? Leave one militia. And one from the 8th. Yes, the 8th. Pull them back a little bit. One from the 8th, one from the 8th, 2 from the 8th. But we now have siege infantry there, so we'll take the stronger of the 8th units, put them up there. In fact, we'll move both. Yeah, those 2 units from the 8th are looking a bit stronger. We'll leave them in place for the moment. And we'll lay off any of them. Well, let's bombard them.
Understood.
Shoot up a few of them. They're in a good position. Get the motorcycle down this way. Continue moving forward. Let's move the armored car. Can we get infantry to assault this turn? No. Attack with the armored car.
Mission successful.
Wiping them out. then we'll attack with the tanks, hopefully wiping them out. Nah, yeah, I figured there was more.
Kill confirmed.
We'll get them to retreat, force 50% losses. I like that. Move up the infantry to support. Yeah, we'll move them in like that. Need to move forward 2 hexes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And as we saw, there was nothing to see on the west front. Checking on the domestic side of things. Rail yard, no progress. Kinda see bureaucratic office is actually a labor shortage now, rather than anything else. Yeah, we got a lot of metal. Albion making some progress on everything. Perfect. It's exactly what we want to see. And we should get some machines made. Let's get about 500 ammunition. And we'll produce 2 machines. And then we will replace troops. 2,900 soldiers. 4,700 LMGs, and we have just enough for those 2. And given the surplus of metals, we'll go ahead and expand this facility as well. And
Yes, sir.
since we are already causing administrative strain from having the mine there, we'll go ahead and add the recycling facility. Those mines are going to really help out. Get a feel for what our logistics look like. Be nice to be full up on the troops that we have. We'll fill out our tanks and gun losses and the few motorcycles we have. And then we'll expand the 8th. That they are a corps rather than a brigade. I always forget. Yep. Corps instead of brigade. Might also look at recruiting another formation, brigade sized, cover the flank for the 2nd, since the 1st is now operating over here. But that will all be stuff for another episode. So until then, I hope you enjoyed. Appreciate you staying till the end. Please leave a comment, let me know what you think, and I will see you next time. Take care.